Hello everybody, welcome to the last press conference of game day 3 here in Kigali. We're going to discuss the outcome of the game between Argentina and Rwanda, with the home team Argentina winning 58-38. Before we open up for questions, just a quick reminder, keep your mobile phones on silence, and whenever you ask to ask a question, please introduce yourselves before the microphone is handed to you. To discuss this game, the outcome of this game, we have Coach Gregorio Martinez and Melissa Greter. Melissa, a tough loss against the home team. What did you make of this game today?
Hola Melissa, una pérdida bastante dura contra el equipo local. ¿Qué pensás del partido?
Nada, creo que no fue nuestro mejor partido en cuanto a porcentajes. Sabíamos que íbamos a jugar contra el local, un rival muy duro, y nada, ahora es intentar hacer borrón de este partido y pensar en el de mañana.
We clearly knew that it was a tough game coming against the host team, and it wasn't our best game in terms of percentage, as you know. So we have to move down the page and just be ready for tomorrow against Lebanon.
Okay, Coach Gregorio, now it's your turn to shed light on what happened, your reflections.
Coach Gregorio, ahora es tu momento de reflexionar de lo que pasó.
No, la verdad que primero quiero felicitar a Rwanda, me parece que hicieron un buen partido. Nosotros creo que hicimos un buen primer tiempo, tuvimos muy malos porcentajes durante todo el partido y después de los 5 minutos del tercer cuarto ya perdimos la línea, jugamos mal, empezamos a estar muy frustrados y eso se vio reflejado en el tanteador. La verdad que en el primer tiempo, a pesar de no tener buenos porcentajes, los porcentajes habrían sido muy malos, estábamos en partido. Creo que la frustración nos ganó después de los primeros 5 minutos del tercer cuarto y no pudimos hacer un buen juego, y claramente Rwanda, que es un buen equipo, pudo marcar diferencia, ¿no?
First, I want to congratulate everyone on the win. Very good team. And then, like we said before, in terms of percentage, it wasn't a good game for us. In the first half, we were down 5, even though we shoot very bad. And that was good for us, but then, however, in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, we were good, and then after our percentage go down, and then frustration got on the way, and that's how, I guess, we got the loss.
Okay, thank you. I'll open the floor to questions. Anyone asking a question? Okay, our colleague over there, please.
Coach President, my name is Franklin Kawel. In a FIBA game, when you keep a team under 60 points, you have got a very good chance to win. But you were beaten by 20 points. What did not go right for you offensively?
En un partido de FIBA, cuando dejas a un equipo abajo de 60 puntos, usualmente ganás. Pero ustedes perdieron por 20. ¿Qué pasó y qué reflexionas acerca del partido?
No lo dejamos abajo de 60.
We didn't let them under 60, though. It was 61. Or something like that. Next question, please.
Next question. Over there, Edwin.
Coach Edwin Ashimwe, I work with a local news agency. You seem not to be very happy about the officiating of the game. Was there any chance you challenged the officials, or did you have an intention to?
Parecían muy frustrados en el partido acerca de los referees. ¿Había alguna chance de que los puedan discutir las cosas, o qué pasaba?
No opino de los referees.
We cannot talk about the referees here.
Por norma mía personal, no hablo públicamente de los referees. No hablo de ninguna cosa que no puedo controlar.
I do not talk personally. It's my values in the games, and it's something I cannot control, so I cannot talk about it. Next.
Okay, any more questions? I'll ask a question to Melissa. Melissa, there's still one more game to play. You are now 1-1, and you'll play tomorrow Lebanon. What is the mindset going into that game?
Ahora estamos 1-1, uno ganado, uno perdido, y mañana tenés otro partido que jugar. ¿Cuál es tu mentalidad y del equipo yendo al partido?
Nada, mañana es otro día, como dije antes, es olvidar el partido de hoy y pensar en el de mañana. Los entrenadores están haciendo el scouting y mañana buscar la victoria.
Tomorrow is another day, another game, and the coaches are doing the scouting, so we're going to look to win.
Okay, no more questions. Coach Gregorio, I know it's nothing to do with this competition, but I want to ask you about the South American Championship coming up in a few days' time in Chile. What is going to be the approach of your team, or what lessons are you going to take from this tournament here in Kigali, moving to Chile?
Moviendo de competencia y sacando esta competencia, queremos saber qué vas a hacer en el Sudamericano viniendo en Chile, qué vas a tomar de este aprendizaje de este torneo para llevarlo a Chile.
Nosotros estamos rodando el equipo y el equipo es el mismo que va a ir a Chile, nosotros decidimos de esa manera, así que nada, estamos rodando el equipo, estamos viéndolo competir y seguramente iremos ajustando a medida que vaya pasando el tiempo. Es el segundo partido que juega este equipo junto y nada, esperamos llegar al Sudamericano en mejores condiciones de rodaje, pero la verdad que no estamos pensando en eso, estamos pensando en lo que tenemos mañana, ya estamos pensando en el Líbano.
So the team is going to be the same 12, that's how we decided. And in terms of here, we're moving on the team. It's the second game that we play together as a team. So we're going to keep on moving the team and improving, looking forward to improve as a team overall. But the first thing is this tournament. We're not thinking about Chile yet.
Okay, thank you. Just before we finish, a question for Melissa. Melissa, Argentina hasn't played at the World Cup, as far as I can remember, since 2010? 18. See. So you came here with a purpose. Can you talk about the prospect of trying to make it to the World Cup again?
Argentina no jugó un mundial del 2018. ¿Y cuál es tu mentalidad y lo que querés para llegar al mundial ahora, en este rodaje?
Competir contra grandes equipos como lo que estamos haciendo ahora, volver a competir contra equipos europeos y nada, seguir trabajando como venimos trabajando.
Just compete against great teams, compete against European teams, and just keep working like we're doing.
Okay, any more questions? Okay, with that said, we'll conclude this press conference. Let me thank Coach Gregorio and Melissa. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last press conference of the day of the Women's Basketball World Cup pre-qualifying tournament in Kigali. We're here to discuss the outcome of the game between Argentina and Rwanda. But before we start with our press conference, I'd like to remind you to keep your mobile phones on silence, and this press conference will be conducted in English. Before you ask your question, please introduce yourself and before you receive the microphone. And here with us to discuss these games are Destiny Philoxy and head coach Sheikh Sar. Destiny, your thoughts on this important win against Argentina?
I feel like we played great today. I mean, we did have some mistakes, but I feel like coach helped us before the game with the film. We knew what we was walking into. We knew Argentina was a good team to play, and we know there's going to be aggressive. So our goals today was to match their aggressiveness, but also still play Rwanda basketball. And I feel like that's what we did today. We played well, but we could have done better, especially me as the point guard. But yeah, got to go back to the drawing board and prepare for tomorrow's game.
Okay. Coach Sheikh Sar, your thoughts on this?
I think all the credits go to the players because they follow the instructions based on the game plan and the scouting plan. And the scouting plan was, even we shared it multiple times on, and they executed. We struggled a little bit because we wanted to shut down two players, Greta and then Chagas, because they're the main players. So we wanted to keep them out of the game. We tried it and they get tired a little bit. But after we come back strong because we don't want them to go over 50 points. So I think the main, I mean, we are satisfied on the defense because they only got 38 points today, and we don't want them to get over 50. And us, we failed because we wanted to have 80, but we only have 58, but we win. So, but we need to correct because we have a lot of shots, but we miss them. So, and then and the first break, sometimes we run, sometimes we don't run. So we need to correct this if we want to go further. But I'm very happy that we make history, first time playing in American teams, and we beat them in the pre-qualifiers World Cup. And that's something that we wanted to do with the women's basketball in Rwanda. So, and we did it. So we prepared for tomorrow so we can, recover and then come back stronger.
Okay, thank you, Coach. I'll open the floor now to our colleagues. Any questions in English?
Coach, my name is Franklin Kaweru. I'm from Uganda. Kesha and Beta have made a massive improvement from this side from last year. That everyone can see. But I want you to comment on how Asuma has anchored this team defensively and the kind of effort she's able to put, and she doesn't even have to care about the scoring.
I mean, Asuma was in charge of the number 23. She's a player that's very versatile, quick, and can shoot threes. We don't want them to play. So we did the scouting report. We show her even playing the first game, and then even when she played in the professional. All the video were professional. We show it to Asuma today. And then we send him a message on his phone to see, look. So she prepared. She couldn't shoot because she was tired. But she did her job, She was in a mission. She did a good job on this one, but for this tournament, I didn't expect him to be proficient offensively. She has a lot of work to do, so she has Hampton, DP, a lot of players can score. And then, if you see the Argentina team, no one get more than 9 points. All of them, because they share the ball a lot, and they have a lot of players. But us, we target some players because we want them to score more. We did it. So things can change depending on the games. Things can change. But for now, Asuma is a defensive player.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Oh, you have a question there.
Thank you, Coach Edwin. I work with a local news agency. First of all, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Mine is to DP. DP, a much has been talked about the victory tonight. I just want you to walk through me from tonight and tomorrow's game. What is the mentality like going to the semis for the first time? Thank you.
I feel like we got to stay level-headed. I mean, we did win one game, but it's not over yet. yeah, we qualified for the semifinals, but we still didn't qualify for the World Cup. We have a long way to go, and I feel like tomorrow, we go back to the drawing board. We watch Great Britain and we study them, and we do what we do best. One game at a time. Yes, we were happy that we won, but we know Great Britain is coming too. Every team is gonna come for the undefeated team. They have nothing to lose. So I feel like we just gotta match their energy, and like I said before, play Rwanda basketball, and I feel like we'll be okay if we do all that.
Edwin.
Thank you. Coach, if I could just follow up with my question. Here, Edwin here.
Yeah.
Coach, it seemed to be a very thin gap in the first half. What was your message in the locker room that kind of changed the whole game in the second half? Because you extended the lead in the third quarter, and you had a slightly small lead by the first half. Thank you.
Yeah, we were +5 at the end of the first half. I told them about sharing the ball, being composed and don't get excited, because at the last 5 minutes, we played very selfish. Everybody wanted to score. They didn't share the ball at all. And we discussed about it, and they accepted. They know what we did, so we didn't share the ball at all. Because I know DP last time she was 12 assists in the last game. That's a lot. But you play first quarter, you don't even have 2 assists. I saw it, and I told her today she got 8. She correct, and then share the ball more, play with your teammates. So we correct that aspect, because we play very selfish at the last 5 minutes. That's why they come back strong. And Argentina, they know how to play basketball. They're all messy people. They're quick, a good IQ, share the ball, can shoot. So we needed to share the ball better than them to be able to beat them. And hopefully our bigs were wide open. They're going to shoot threes outside. So that's why I win this game. But that's something that we can't do again. Yeah.
Okay, Destiny, just a quick question for you. You keep talking about Rwandan basketball. What's your definition of Rwandan basketball?
My definition is just playing together. Like he said, just passing the ball, being the leader, everybody leading, everybody listening. Just like looking for that extra man, playing defense. Most importantly is playing defense. We got to play defense in order to get to offense. And I feel like that's what we're emphasizing this whole tournament, is just playing defense. Because we know on offense, we're gonna score eventually, but defense, we have to be there for each other, and we have to have each other's backs. So when I talk about Rwanda basketball, I talk about a family. I talk about having each other's backs. I talk about being there for your teammate if she's hurt, picking her up when she's down. We are a team, but the goal is also to be a family. Like me personally as a point guard, I gotta know everybody's strengths and weaknesses. And I feel like today, I know that. Last game I know that. Next game I know that. And everybody, we know each other. We have the chemistry off the court and on the court. And that shows in the game. That's Rwanda basketball.
Thank you.
Just one last one, DP. I can go without asking this. DP, I mean, you did much on the court, but what does the crowd mean to you and the team?
Say that one more time, please.
What does the fan base mean to you and the team?
We love the crowd. Don't get me wrong, but we have to focus on the court. The crowd's not on the court with us. We are. We can't control what they do. We can control what we do. We love their support. We cherish it. After games, we wave at them. Some of us go say hi, give them hugs, take pictures. But when we're on the court, we're focused on that, and our main goal is to win, not to entertain the crowd. I feel like that's what we're focusing on, winning. But whatever happens outside the court is not our control. Well, like I said, we love the crowd, we love the fans, we love everybody who supports us. But yeah, we're trying to qualify for the World Cup.
Okay. Coach, your team last year at this very BK Arena, you finished 2-4, and you made it to the semi-finals women's Afrobasket. You are now 2-0 now. You haven't lost a game in this tournament yet. So can you just, share the progress that this team has been through since last August up until today?
I mean, they made progress. They made progress because the federation wanted to change things, because The last time they played Afrobasket was 2011. And then since then, there's like 10 years, 11 years after, you know, they try to build something. So building something means you need to go back to the basics. And then we try to do that. Adding players, adding personnel, you know, bringing like an analyst video, the good person and everything, you know, bringing good players from overseas as well, convince the parents, you know, to accept it. And then, so we did that, but we knew we need more. We need more. Bella didn't come because she was busy with school. She was busy with NBA drafting and everything. So we missed her. And then this time she came. So we're adding value every time. So we want to keep adding value. That's why and I put her as a captain because she's a natural leader. She's there for everyone. You know, she's the only person who can talk to everyone. So I put her in the captain because, and she's young. She's 23. But her leadership is very strong. So we are keep changing. Even though we have Sasha, she's 40 years old. She's in the team, but she's a social captain. But she's a leader. So we doing that every day. We believe that building, you can leave some people go, but you keep adding value and, you know, stick on the program, going overseas to play friendly games every time. So what do we do? And then the federation support us. They give a good funding, and then we keep working on this.
Absolutely. And tomorrow, for the very first time, your team will be facing a European opposition. Yeah. Your thoughts on that opposition tomorrow?
So we face Asian team, we face American teams. Tomorrow is European. So we are ranking 74. They're all ranking 31, 36 something. But us, we are far behind. Very far, very far. 74 is very far. So that's not about the paper, about the ranking. It's about now. You know, what we believe is about now. And the person we have. And the fighting spirit we have and the defense we're doing, no matter who's facing us, we're going to play our basketball. We don't play based on who's in front of us. So we're going to control what we can control. Yeah, but we respect all the teams, but we respect us more.
Coach, congratulations once again.
Thank you.
DP, congratulations. And
Thank
we conclude this press conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.